let's continue with our so-called slave Bible series. And tonight we'll be coming from the book of Nahum, chapter 3. And let's see if we could try to figure out why those who had enslaved our ancestors did not want those whom they enslaved to have access to Nahum chapter 3. Nahum chapter 3, verses 1 through 4. Nahum calls Nineveh a city of blood and full of lies. Nineveh was cruel to their captives. The prophet Nahum describes his vision of Nineveh defeat and destruction. That mighty city was going down with slain bodies everywhere. Verses 4 is talking about spiritual and political prostitution. Sounds just like America, don't it? Per AI, Nineveh is pictured as a prostitute because she seduced other nations with false promises, alliances, and adultery. Like a harlot, she lured nations into dependence on her wealth, power, and influence. She lured nations into dependence, had them dependent on her wealth, power, and influence. Sound just like America. Nahum chapter 3, verses 5 through 7. In verse 5, the Most High Yah declares he's against Nineveh and is going to expose them to the nations. Don't we see some exposing going on today? No one will come to her aid. She will become a spectacle and will be looked down upon in disgrace. No one will mourn or comfort her. Verses 8 through 10. The question was asked in verse 8, are you better than no Ammon? In other words, you saw what happened to them, and your fall will be just as bad. No Ammon's strength was in Ethiopia and Egypt. Put and Luban were her helpers, and they couldn't save her. She was exiled and went into captivity. Her children were slain, and her strong men were bound in chains. Now, you know those who enslaved our ancestors definitely didn't want those whom they enslaved to have access to this chapter. Verses 11 through 15. Nineveh would be like a helpless drunk trying to find a place to hide. But there is no hiding place. Judgment is coming as she can't hide from her enemies. Her strongholds will become ripe like fig trees. They will be so easily taken. Her strong men will be as weak and frightened like women, and the gates of the city will be wide open. Like, come in and have your way with us. Go ahead and fetch water for the fires and try to build up your defenses, but it will all be in vain, for you will be consumed. Verses 16 through 19, we have reached the finale. 16, you have increased your merchants more than the stars of the heavens. Sound just like America. Nineveh will be great no more. Make America great again. You think? Yeah, right. The locusts shall strip it off and fly away. When daylight comes, Nineveh's officials will be somewhere hiding. The shepherds have slumbered, and now the people are scattered on the mountains, and no one gathers them. There will be no healing for her injuries and severe wounds. All who hear of the news of Nineveh's fall shall clap their hands over them, because all nations were touched by her evil deeds. Now we see that's why those who enslaved our ancestors did not want them to have access to the book of Nahum, because of the pending judgment that will come upon them for their evil deeds. So thanks for watching, and may the Most High Yah bless you until we meet again.